Dun, dun.
What the heck is up, fellas? Looking a little anemic.
Hey, whatever.
Hey.
That's racist.
Anemic?
Yeah.
Are blacks iron deficient?
My goodness. This spot is for Jesus.
That's right.
Right. It's only 3 of us today, folks.
Don't sound so sad.
He doesn't sound sad. That's his
That's
happy
true.
sound.
That's my happy sound?
That's my bad. I should know better.
Yeah, just 3 of us today.
What's up, fellas?
We'll see
Hey.
how this rolls. The younger folks, they're off today.
Shout out.
To both of them.
Indeed.
All right, let's see. Where are we going to get to today?
Well.
First thing, I don't know. So am I reading this right?
What you reading? Oops.
I'm reading this.
I'm all loud.
I'm reading this. Let's see.
You can call in. I know
Sorry.
one thing. You can call in big text. Shout out to the producer, 888-775-3773. You can call in to us, and we will get to your calls, is the plan. And send us any of your questions or comments and opinions via buymeacoffee.com/punchytv, or you can super chat via YouTube. Very nice. Shout out. Or Rumble if you're on Rumble, I guess. Shout out to the Rumble crew, the JLP Rumble viewers. What's up, Denbro? Nice to see you guys.
So, FBI alert.
Oh, you're reading the same thing? I can
Yeah.
throw whatever you want on the big screen.
No. FBI warns of Iranian drone threat in California.
Wow. I'm just finding this out right now.
You sound like Trump.
Really?
You're telling me this for the first time. I didn't know
I'm
that.
hearing about this for the first
Wow.
time.
Yeah, it's the first time we're hearing about this whatsoever, folks.
Thank you to the producer of Punchy TV.
Right. This is out of nowhere. Is this from a trusted source?
Newsmax.
Okay, Newsmax. Okay.
It is trusted.
Okay, we'll see.
Iranian drone threat in California. Is it SoCal or is it Sacramento?
Well, I'm
Or
gonna.
could it be anything?
Must be Sacramento. They'll yell louder, I think.
That's what it says. FBI warned.
If they're attacked, if something happens, they'll yell louder.
the
I guess
capital.
for bang for buck, this is probably the perfect state.
The FBI warned police departments in California in recent days that Iran could retaliate for U.S. attacks by trying to launch drones at the West Coast, a threat described in a late February alert reviewed by ABC News officials.
From where?
That was my first question.
From
would you-
China
From,
or
no.
from Cuba?
Sleeper
From
cells?
Cuba?
Cuba's
Well,
kinda
Cuba's
far
too
from
far
Cali.
away.
That's more like Florida stuff.
Mexico?
Oh, yeah.
Maybe Mexico? Baja California?
How
something
far
like
can
that?
drones? They can't fly over the whole Pacific Ocean, over all of Europe and Pacific Ocean.
Not yet. No.
They
no.
can't fly over the Atlantic and over the whole United States to California.
No.
No.
Are there Persians or Iranians in Canada?
That's the only thing I
These
can
are
think
fair
of.
questions.
Well,
I'm still reading this article. You guys keep going. Maybe it'll say it here.
Yeah, maybe. I don't
Bad
know.
news for Trump. Younger Khamenei is back. Younger Khamenei is back.
It says Gavin Newsom saying, while we are not aware of any imminent threats at this time, we remain prepared for any emergency in our state.
Is there
I trust him. No.
is there any scrolling on this
Yes.
article that you're showing?
Well, looks like their front page. Let me click into this one. FBI alerts. And this is what I was reading.
Okay. Let's
Nice. Exciting.
see. Exciting.
They're saying Yeah, I'm
Trump-
not familiar with where, but I think like you guys, I think it would be like some kind of sleeper cell right over the border type deal.
Well, it could be something here too. Actually,
That's such an obvious question. It didn't even occur to me. Where
Yeah.
would they launch an attack?
Of course. They have these cheap drones they make, those Iranians.
Okay.
And I forget how far they go, but Bill, do you know those wired drones they use in Ukraine?
yeah.
What are those? Those got up to like 6 kilometers now or something like that.
Oh,
And
they
they're
got
wired.
they
They're on
got
a
drones
spool
that
of
can go
wire.
they got drones that can go some distance. Okay, now it's just that there's nothing close around here, where anything like that could reach us. So that's what I'm saying. You got Canada, but Canada's still kind of a stretch for California. So then you got Mexico. Baja, Mexico. Everything else is like, they'd have to have like a ship off the coast or
Right.
something going on in Baja, Mexico. That's about it.
How far is
Oh, I guess
2,000
there's a
kilometers.
sleeper cell in Nevada or something like that, out in the desert.
Yeah, or I was thinking like Portland, Oregon, or somewhere. That's 1,242 miles, 2,000 kilometers.
So to span America, it's like to go from here to like Connecticut.
I think is that 2,000 miles or 3,000?
Oh, that's miles. Gotcha.
Yeah.
So 2,000 kilometers. This is the range, the estimated range of like the Shahad 136s. Those are some of the main drones that these kamikaze style drones.
Yeah,
They say cheap to make. That they
still,
use.
1,200 miles. Okay.
That's still,
It's pretty far.
but you still got to be at least in Mexico or
Yeah.
in the sea or something.
Yeah. It's not around
Colorado.
here.
You guys worried about a strike? Is Trump
Not really.
Yeah, I'm not
keeping
really
us
worried.
safe? No.
Yeah, Trump would look out for us. He loves California, even if California does not love him.
That's so true.
Right. He has plenty of supporters out here, even though,
That's right.
well, the leadership is totally the other way around.
Let's say you get invited. Sorry,
No. But
but let's say you get invited to the Dodgers game. You going?
Who? Me?
In general, like in these times of chaos, are you feeling like I'm not going to go to a public event?
In general, like that is something in the back of my mind sometimes. In general, I'm not
guess
really
that's-
attracted to events like that anyway. I'm not a fan of crowds, really. I'll go, but it's not exciting to me. It's not
Begrudgingly.
fun. Yeah.
I mean,
I enjoy
think-
myself when I go to stuff like that.
I
but
think it's just
I'm
these
begrudging.
times that are just kind of like that, period. you
yeah,
know?
because they've been like terror attacks everywhere, all over the place since the Obama years,
Right. Yeah.
and maybe even W. Bush. I mean, we did have 9/11.
Yeah, but I mean, actually, the last 12 years, well, the last 10 years, since Trump's been in, they really ramped it up with our country's internal conflict. I would describe it.
Who's they?
Whoa,
Huh?
Bill.
Like the media and the politicians and everybody has increased the divisive rhetoric.
I mean,
and
there's
stuff
just
like
a
that.
lot of hostility between
Yeah.
certain sects of America at the moment,
Totally.
and some are really violent.
That's for sure.
The liberal sector actually really violent folks,
Yeah.
and heck, I don't have much more to say about this whole thing.
But
Let's
you're not
have to see
afraid.
how it goes.
Yeah.
Nice.
Works for me. Shout out. Thank you for the alert.
Yeah,
warning
I don't think
emerging
we
is-
have to worry about.
It's
Well,
not that
Reuters
important.
reports, according to the producer, Trump says he's not worried about Iran-backed attacks on U.S. soil. See? Trump's not worried. I'm not worried.
Yeah.
Let me show that. He said, what? Trump says he's not worried about Iran-backed attacks on U.S. soil. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Nice. We could have just read that. So
Yeah. All right.
thanks for
Hey, let's move on.
okay.
Iran. Okay.
Instilling panic in the hearts of the Punchie TV crew and listeners.
Yes.
Kids, ladies, we disclaim info may be false and no endorsement implied, and the views do not represent Bond or JLP or Anchor Baby or Hake or Bill
Oh my
or the
gosh.
producer.
My awful vision. My awful vision. All right, let's go to something else.
Trump says he may not have long left, though, to live. He has a lot of people gunning for him.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
And they do tend to go after. They've been going after him.
No, you want to play that?
Yeah, let's
For
go.
sure. I got you. Hold on.
The big one.
A little short
working
video
on it.
from Metro UK. And you guys didn't even know.
Yeah,
that
the one on the Mar A Lago shooting.
Yeah, but I would say play both if you can.
No. Why?
Because one of them says that he may not have long left to live. And then the other one says about the consequential presidents.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm having issues.
Yeah.
You guys didn't even know that there was a Mar A Lago shooting.
Right. Yeah. Oh, well, come on. I mean, we haven't gotten into it yet, but okay, the guy went. What did he have?
He had a shotgun
He had a shotgun
and a gasoline can.
and a gasoline can. And
21 years old,
And
I
he
believe.
just, what did he do? He just walked into Mar-a-Lago.
Yeah, he waltzed right in there, I think. And I don't know how he got through security or whatever. But the Secret Service or somebody confronted him, or the security or police or somebody. Drop the gas can, drop your weapons. He dropped the gas can and raised the firearm, and they shot him and killed him.
Wow. What was he going to do?
And this was 2 weeks ago. I haven't heard about anything since.
He's
so I
dead,
don't know
right?
what. Yeah, he's gone.
Yeah.
Rest in peace.
They,
Crazy person.
he kicked the bucket. Right. Crazy. I mean,
Just doing.
it
a
was
little
all
bit
in
of-
his dreams.
Yeah.
He was going to go and just walk up there with his gas can and go and take them all out.
Yeah.
Maybe
Set
I
the
can
place
find
on
him saying
fire.
it somewhere else.
Oh,
Your
so
link
it
is
won't
your
open.
link is crashing the computer.
No, it's my fault.
Kurt.
That's the one I gave to him. Dang.
Oh,
We need a
it's-
Max.
Yeah, you need him.
So Trump said what again?
Okay, I can quote him.
Bet you if I Google it.
I might not have long left to live. A lot of people gunning for me. It might be on YouTube. It might be on X. I saw it on
I got it on
IG.
Gunning for me, don't I? Huh?
Yeah, there it is.
Oh, sorry about that. Here we go.
Apology accepted.
I don't know how long I'll be around. Got a lot of people gunning for me, don't I? Huh? But I will not forget them. I'm never going to forget them. I don't know how long.
Let's see if I can find a longer cut. I don't know if you.
No, that's fine. That
was it?
Yeah, that was it. And then
That was
try the other one.
the one in the packet.
Yeah, the 48-second consequential presidents. Maybe
Yeah.
the Newsmax clip will play, perhaps.
Oh, nice. Let me try that. I thought it was the same one.
They go after. Come on, baby. They go after consequential presidents, like Honest Abe Lincoln, like JFK. I don't know if I'm a fan of JFK.
Like Reagan.
Reagan. Yeah, that guy was smart. He lived.
Yeah, he lived, but
He's out of
You
prison.
know,
He's-
you read about all these crazy shooters, but they only go after consequential presidents. They don't go after non-consequential presidents. You know, if you take a look, Abraham Lincoln, some big one. John Kennedy, in a certain way, was very consequential. He represented something very important. He was there for 1,000 days, as you know, the book, 1,000 days. But he was consequential. There was a glamour. There was something good for our country, right? But they consequential. And I was told that. I saw that the other day. They said they only go after consequential. So maybe I want to be a little bit less consequential. Can we hold it back a little bit, please, Tom? Can we just, like, nice and easy? Can this be a normal president for a little while? Because
He'd like to live. I can understand that. Oh, man.
Okay.
Reminds
He said
me of
this February.
Yeah, that was just a couple weeks ago that he said that. That was in an angel parents thing or something like that, I believe, where parents of people, of their children had been killed by illegal aliens in like drunk driving or violent crime incidents, if I recall correctly. And so he said that sort of off the cuff because it was just after that Mar A Lago shooting. He was not at Mar A Lago, nor was Melania, but
I had
crazy
not even
people.
heard about that one.
Yeah, that's so crazy.
I had
All
not
these
heard
things
about that at all.
happen. All these like attempts, possible attempts of on his life.
Is it really like not newsworthy though? I mean,
It was.
I
It
haven't
was
heard-
pretty big news.
Really?
It was like a flash in the pan, though. I didn't hear about it like for many days afterwards.
I didn't hear about it at all until you mentioned it.
And it was like a
Again.
killing on their property.
Wow.
Again.
Again.
Yeah.
Well, no, not again.
No, I think the
Ryan
last,
Ruth lived. He's in
Right.
prison.
That's right.
He's going to prison, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So
Shout out to Trump. Looking out for America.
You know, he talks about that impact. I mean, it's like when they were criticizing the deportation numbers. And if Obama did get more, why didn't they protest him, though? You know, it says that
Right.
this
It was
voters,
not on that
No.
level. They weren't protesting. That's for sure.
hey, you know,
because his
another thing.
voters know, because his voters, even if his whole if his whole 2 terms was like a blunder, they know in his heart that's who they wanted. If
Yeah.
only he could be more Obama, like
He didn't shine a light on immigration. He was allowing them in like crazy.
Right.
He was granting amnesty on many levels like crazy. There were still ingrates who were like, get rid of ICE, shut down ICE. And they were calling him the deportation president, some of the extreme ones. But you're right. They knew that he was for that mass migration stuff.
One thing I was thinking about inconsequential presidents. I think the second Bush was a consequential president. It's just consequential in a bad way.
Yeah, and like how? Explain.
especially for me.
I mean, I
W. Bush.
he,
that
yeah,
is.
yeah, he. I mean that it's like he had this thing called kind conservatism.
Yeah.
Compassionate
Compassionate,
conservatism.
Yeah, compassionate conservatism. And so he just, had, kept on funding all these programs and stuff like a Democrat would, basically.
Yeah.
But he was for low taxes at the same time, and it just didn't work. I mean, I didn't think it was a good idea at the time. But
Social
yeah,
spending.
and then we had the war over there, and
That really buried him.
right, that buried him. But hey, it's not just that; it was the economy
True.
took a dive.
But that was kind of this Clinton setup. Because Clinton said, everybody should own a house. And so he made it so that these banks had to give loans to people who didn't
Oh,
deserve them,
Bill,
blacks and
that
others.
that was going on too. Right.
Yeah.
Bill Clinton.
But you're right. Had the economy been stronger, had Bush not been spending and cutting taxes, but cutting spending as well as taxes, rather
Right,
than
like
being
a
compassionate
like a
conservative.
Republican would. That's
Yeah.
what he was. That's what Republicans elect people to do. Or at least
Yeah.
they used to elect people to run things properly so they work.
Right.
And
that's what
they
Trump
don't
is
create
doing,
a
I
mess.
Cutting.
Yeah, cut. Well,
To a point.
yeah, to a point. All right, hey, let's move on.
All right, nice.
Okay.
Our greatest president.
Okay, I can't read this, so you guys are gonna have to read these things.
Moving to Iran, and you guys can call in. I know some of you guys want to talk Iran. Trump spoke today on Iran saying they will never be able to build that country back. What?
Okay.
From today?
Yeah,
Cool. Check it.
I think it has to do with. I think it has to do with if they don't comply or die, Iran. We're wishing you. We're pulling for you, Iran.
What am I clicking here?
What is going on?
Pardon our boomer ways. Would it be better if he was? Well, no.
Not
I
really
was gonna
the
say
best
Studio
way.
8. Complicated business, folks.
Special. Things are special over there.
Well, it's not really the best
Special
way to
as
do
in-
it.
Operation to end. More of the same, and we'll see how that all comes out. Right now, they've lost their Navy, they've lost their Air Force, they have no anti-aircraft apparatus at all, they have no radar, their leaders are gone, and we could do a lot worse to one another. We're leaving certain things that if we take them out, or we could take them out by this afternoon, in fact, within an hour, they literally would never be able to build that country back.
Wow.
You need to do militarily.
Okay, so he's not saying they won't be able to, but if they do those if they do hit those certain targets, then they won't be able to. So you can really put a hurt on them.
Yeah, but you know, the U.S. we could just have like an Iran. You know, we had not Iran, but you know how we left Afghanistan. Remember how we left a bunch of stuff there?
Yes.
Yeah, we go and set up a base in Iran after we've wiped them out, and you know, years later, some liberal probably or somebody, I don't know, some liberal goes and gets in and just decides, let's just leave,
Right.
and
That
we'll
would not
leave
be
all the
good
stuff
news.
there, and you'll have like your own, you know, Iran will have suddenly have all the stuff it needs for its own force.
Yeah. A well-armed little terrorist group running the show like in Afghanistan.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Shout out.
But maybe if they can get themselves together a little better, they'll be more than just a little awful little terrorist group.
Right.
So what are you saying, that Iran needs to be destroyed?
No, no. I'm not saying that at all.
So what do you
But-
do?
Oh, I hope they. No, I want us to win. And I want us to basically wipe them out. But so they're not a problem over there, causing mess all the
Right.
time. And maybe we can have a peaceful, semi-peaceful Middle East for once, because it hasn't been since they've been funding every kind of terrorist thing you could possibly think of everywhere around there, actually around the world.
So you blame Iran and not Israel for the violence over there.
I blame, I blame mostly, I blame mostly Iran.
Okay.
For the Israel had like Israel has offered to have they've offered to, you know, have it like, okay, we'll have this area and you have that area, and all you have to do is recognize Israel. But the opposition over there, you know, the Palestinians won't recognize Israel as a legitimate place, so the conflict just never ends. And it's always just, you know, and it's there's a principle with this stuff, and it's like, you know, if you when you decide you've lost when you've lost, okay, and you decide you've lost, you can move on. Okay, you get a new hand, and what you can do, but they're just basically playing the same hand over and over again. That's why they've been losing the whole time.
Wow. Interesting. You're referring to Palestine in this
Right.
case.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Part of the reason that they're able to do that, though, is because they have these surrounding countries sort of supporting their cause.
Right. And one of them, the big one, is Iran.
Okay.
So what you're saying is Islam is the problem. Wait, I'm not laughing.
Where'd that come from?
I'm asking. Is that what you're saying?
No.
Because
'Cause
what
Iran is
unites
a
all
totally-
those countries,
people
right?
tell
Like,
me
what
that-
unites those countries in their vendetta?
Yeah, but I guess certain sects in certain sects there love starting stuff. It's kind of in the religion.
Yeah.
Like they support Iran because Iran is Islamic.
Exactly. Yeah, they do. And Iran is one of those Islamic places, and I guess you could say it's also related to how it was born. Actually, how they just they just had a coup and took over the country.
Referring
Well,
to 47 years ago,
Yeah.
Iran.
So I guess this kind of mindset is also looking at every place else and kind of wanting to do the same thing.
Yeah. 1970s Iran. That's interesting.
Right, teens. That's
Whenever they
before
took over.
79. I think it was 79.
Oh,
Yeah.
shoot.
So Islam as a government seems to be, I guess, quite a issue for Israel. Is it the same? Do you consider it the same issue for us? Like, here's what I'm saying with that. Like, it seems to be, from what I'm hearing, the issue that Israel is facing. It's like you have Islamism that hates them, essentially.
Yeah, a lot.
Is
of
that
it.
the same problem we have?
Well, he just said the takeover type of Iranian Islamism.
That's how I'm
Iranian
thinking of that.
leadership Islamism.
Islamism can mean other things.
I don't know. Maybe.
There's more
'cause, like,
modern.
United
modern
Arab
kind of-
Emirates, are they Muslim?
Yes.
They're okay, right?
I heard Islamism is like a government, like
Okay.
the Ayatollah,
Kind of
and all
like
that.
Christian nationalism.
Right. Exactly.
Islam nationalism.
Exactly.
Okay.
But they have different sects in there. Even in that religion, there's like, it's like we have the Catholics and we have the,
Yeah. Right.
They have the same thing kind of going. And some of those sects, I think Sunni is the one that's really radical. But I'm not
but
sure.
Iran is Shiite, I heard, and so the Iranians don't really get along with the other nations.
Okay.
In terms of being Sunni.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Nice.
Sunni. Whatever that means.
Yeah, me neither.
Not Shia.
I mean, I sort of know because
Okay, great. Okay, fill us in.
Sunni, not Shiite.
Come
Okay,
on,
so-
Nick. Fill us in, Nick.
I know
All
a little
about
bit.
Shiites.
One is like radical and one isn't, right?
no, they're both potentially radical because look at Iran, and then the Sunnis are kind of crazy too.
Like, I just know they fight each other.
Well,
Some of 'em.
Well,
fight
they
each other, but-
stick together.
But whether
They
they're
stick-
Sunni or Shiite, in the Houthis or Hamas or outside of Iran, they all support Iran because Iran is Islamist.
Yeah, but I think maybe what's happened is Iran's been doing this so long that everybody's gotten sick of it, even down there.
Yeah, but it's kind of funny too because they might not support Iran because they're Islamist, but because they're against Israel, and they're feeling against Israel too. So anyway, shout out.
Yeah, Israel kicking their butts back in that little country, kicking their butts back in
ma-
the day, has left a scar on there.
Right.
How they look at themselves. I think something like that. I don't know. Maybe that generation's gotten old and died off, and they can move on. But who knows? All right.
Nice. Feels like everywhere they've pushed the feminism stuff, by the way, even in Iran,
Ugh.
everywhere.
And it's not like it's all working out great either.
True. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Trump said something like about Iran, moving on to this war, continuing with this war, it's more fun to sink them. Iran's boats, that is. Rather than like taking them.
Iran's
Let's hear.
drone and missile capability is being utterly demolished. The Navy is gone. It's all lying at the bottom of the ocean. 46 ships. Can you believe it? In fact, I got a little upset with our people. I said, what quality of ship? Excellent, sir. Top of the line. I said, why did we just capture the ship? We could have used it. Why did we sink them? They said, it's more fun to sink them. I said, that's a... They like sinking them better. They say it's safer to sink them. I guess it's probably true. But think of it. We knocked out 46 and actually took 3.5 days.
That's true. Think about the pirates and how they had to commandeer ships. That's dangerous. You put you put yourself at risk.
True.
So it's understandable. It's safer to just.
That's
sink
why
'em.
you can't send in. That's why you can't take Iran without capturing, right? Boots. Put people in
Right.
there.
Yeah. It took boots on the ground in Venezuela to get that guy
It's gonna
alive.
take boots on the
We took
ship
'em
to
alive.
take a ship. Even
Right.
Boots on the ground.
very dangerous.
Boots on the ground in Iran in Venezuela.
Boots on the ground, like
Meaning like
just jumped
the
off
helicopter jumping
just
down
jumped off
and
the helicopter.
jump back in the helicopter. and
Right,
take off.
right. Take off.
But they were on the ground for a little bit.
They're on the ground for
3
a
hours.
minute. Yeah, man.
Boots touch the ground.
The boots touch the ground.
New asymmetric warfare, modern warfare. Boots kiss
That's
the ground.
hairy.
Boots kiss the ground. Okay, boots kiss the ground. Warfare.
I mean, I didn't know if Khamenei, whatever is that guy, I don't know if he deserved to die, but it's certainly safer for American lives just to do him in, in terms of practical.
He was a
things.
dad.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
heard they said he has
Other
plenty
guys
of
were all-
replacements.
His
I mean,
son is the replacement, right?
I said, but I've heard they said there are plenty of replacements for him.
Oh, yeah. It's a big old country, and there's a lot of true believers, and there's apparently quite a bit of competence in Iran.
Really?
On some level.
Oh, okay.
I mean, if people around the world were concerned that they may develop nuclear weapons, they must have had some level of competence.
Put it
Yeah.
like this, Bill. When all you're focused, when you spent the past few decades only focused on deterring the U.S. and getting nuclear scientists and ballistics, you'll learn something. You're pretty effective.
And I'm not just talking nuclear competence. I mean like competence
Ballistics,
in terms of order a strike on there, order a strike on there.
It's a decent sized country.
Yeah, it's huge.
Yeah, it's not. It's like,
Might be bigger than Texas.
oh no, it's bigger than Texas. It might be like half the country.
90 million people.
Yeah, like half the size of the United States.
Wow.
Continental United States, something like
Dang.
that.
Shout out.
Oh, like between a third and a half, something like that. It's a big place, Afghanistan.
So you guys
Iran.
just
Not
gonna end
Afghan-
it?
Iran.
Iran.
Yep.
Iran.
You guys think he's gonna end it? Just
Who,
get
Trump?
out.
I've been hearing your show a little bit. I don't know, but in terms of what Trump does, I think he'll do it right. He tends to do things right, and if he doesn't do it quite right, he'll get back on the right track.
Right on.
That's my take. I trust him. Speaking of competence, he's a competent one.
Yeah, I think he'll do it. I mean, he seems pretty realistic about. The problem with these things is when these people are like unrealistic about the people there and how they're going to run things, then you have people who, you have issues. Like, I think, was it Bush? I think George Bush was the one who they like. Was it Iran? I'm not sure. But they
Iraq,
Iraq. Okay.
or
They like
Afghanistan.
got rid of all the police and and everything, just let it go. And then acted like everything was just going to come together and work again.
I think what they did too was they armed every Iraqi household with an AK-47 or something like that.
Really?
I
hear
heard
about that.
here.
I don't know if that was Iraq or Afghanistan, but I remember hearing they gave AKs to every household so that they could
They say
enforce their own
arming the
law.
whole populace will turn it into a bastion of the Second Amendment and no
Yes.
crime. That's what they say, right?
Am I wrong?
Wow.
I didn't
I'll
make
look that
I
up
don't
for you.
remember.
Info
I don't
may be
remember
false.
that one.
I
That
feel
sounds
like,
like
I
a bad. Okay, but
like a pro
okay,
2A
but we have
propaganda thing
right,
that I
but-
heard.
But we, that's not going to work everywhere. That idea,
What,
Okay,
you're
certain
not a
certain
2A
places,
supporter?
certain places, they'll just go and they'll just create a big militia and go and attack the guys next door and wipe them out.
Yeah.
Say, yeah, we love all our guns.
Yes.
Yes, to a significant extent. Grok says yes. To a significant extent, yes. Though it is often simplified to the phrase, we gave every Iraqi household an AK-47. But it is to a significant extent, yes. After the 2003 invasion of Iraq, the U.S. and coalition forces tried to stabilize the country by rebuilding the security forces. And Iraqi households, many Iraqi families were encouraged to own AK-47s. Weapons distribution during the Iraq War, U.S. forces armed local militias. They distributed arms to local militias to fight Al Qaeda. I'm trying to
Al Qaeda.
confirm what
so
you
maybe
said.
those
Okay,
people
there,
became
okay.
ISIS. I don't know. And you know what else is our soldiers trained their soldiers to become better soldiers, but some of them were like cowards more frequently or something, or they weren't that
It didn't
committed
work
or
well.
something. Yeah. Shout out.
Yeah.
What a mess.
Oh boy.
But popular wise, I think Iranians per capita support whatever Trump is doing. Iranians here and probably maybe Iranians over there. Although Nick did say when you bomb a country, it makes them more nationalist against whoever's bombing. But I think that there was some political will for the regime to be toppled. I think that's what the propaganda I was seeing. And I don't necessarily believe the propaganda, but it seems like there was some division in that country.
Well, the division I heard is basically that the regular people don't like the leadership at all.
Yeah.
They don't like them, and those people the people who are in leadership or a part of that leadership, basically have to live in different places because the
Wow.
regular folks would go and try to kill them.
Wow.
So they're in their special districts or however it works over there.
I mean, they've said that they've killed protesters. I don't know how true that
Yeah.
is or what the nature of those protests
Supposedly,
were.
like a huge amount. What was it? Like
10,000, 20, 30,000 maybe?
I
I
thought
don't
it
know.
was 40,000 is what I heard.
There's been all kinds of different estimates.
Yeah.
They had those women over the past couple of years. Remember we would see these billboards, "Oh, we stand with the Iranian women," something like that. They've been having all kinds of problems. Subversion. Shout out.
Well, I hear that it's getting tough. They've been sanctioned and all that. Probably their own fault, maybe, but
Oh yeah.
they're sanctioned and it's getting tough. So you get people. I mean, that's what people do. They revolt. But then you shoot them with a missile. Then you shoot them with a U.S. missile, and now they're all in the streets saying, "Yes, we accept the new Ayatollah, and we are against this foreign evil power that's they're a foreign land attacking us here, our home." And boom, all that goes out the window.
Yeah, people are very susceptible to propaganda. Who knows what the real truth is, how people are feeling, though? Because that just could be just propaganda.
That's true.
Yeah.
Propaganda
You
both
c-
ways.
You could
Yeah.
whip up a crowd on either
Yep.
side.
You could do it here.
Maybe.
If you could do it here on, you probably pay for it.
Right.
We got calls. We got more topics.
Indeed.
Hold on a minute.
Complicated.
Hold on. Let's give it to Bill here. All you.
Oh,
Oh.
The next
For the
one is
podcast listeners you want to be watching right now.
All right, let's change subjects here.
okay. Before we get to your calls, y'all,
All right, let's go to Hillary Clinton here.
you want to skip the I hate my opponent.
Yeah.
Okay. Hillary Clinton. She
Hillary.
testified. Was this the Epstein testimony
No
thing?
way.
Did you guys even hear about? I sort
I
of.
did.
heard
I
about
covered
it.
this.
Okay, that might have
Covered
been
the
what I heard.
Clintons. I actually covered the Clintons.
She's
and
way
Epstein.
too sassy. He's way classier, Bill Clinton.
Totally.
In terms of how he behaves. This woman's nasty. Shout out.
Do you want to play this? Let's play this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Photos that are being released of the secretary as she is testifying from inside this room. Can you please advise me as to whether or not that's permissible and consistent with the rules, particularly given that we have asked for a public hearing? If there are photos that are being released of the secretary as she is testifying, can you please explain how that
I'm
can
done
occur?
with this. If you guys are doing that, I am done. You can hold me in contempt from now until the cows come home. This is just typical behavior.
We will go off the record.
Oh, for heaven's
So I would like
sake.
to understand how that's permissible.
Before the hearing was,
It doesn't
Excuse
matter.
me.
We all are abiding by the same rules.
I will take that down.
Yeah,
So I
well,
would like to take a break at this moment.
yeah,
and I'd like to have
I'm
a
done
conversation.
for now.
I have another photos.
Whoa.
Nice,
That's how
Hillary.
she deals with
you
it,
tell
huh?
him. You tell him, Hillary. It's a clown show. This is a
Yeah,
clown
everybody
show?
hates women, and some women were. Who were the women who were talking to Hillary? Because it's
Okay, that one. I forget who was talking to her then.
uh-huh.
But there's an even better moment. But a number of people were talking to her. One of them is Nancy Mace.
Yeah.
One of these Republican
could have been her.
firebrand Republican. It could have been her. talking to
Female
her then.
feminist, the Republican feminist.
What had happened there was someone, allegedly Lauren Boebert, took an image of her, leaked it out, gave it to somebody. That person leaked it. She apparently, if I remember the story correctly, she apologized for that.
Ah,
But she leaked it.
shout out Lauren Boebert. She's so crazy.
It got to the floor. They're discussing it, and Hillary is like, "If you're doing that, I'm done.
Oh,
I'm done
okay.
with this hearing because she's being deposed. The
Right.
Clintons were being deposed over the Epstein stuff because
It's kind of nakedly sort of propaganda-ish for the sake of
gotta say,
propaganda,
yeah.
The GOP oversight doing this thing and putting it out. Because it doesn't seem like there's really anything to say.
What is there new to bring them in for?
Nothing.
If their standard of evidence to bring the Clintons in was, oh, you met with somebody, and by the way, we already asked you about this, then the Republicans have nothing to say about, oh, you should question Trump. It's the same standard.
Yeah.
Just leave these Clintons alone. I think, in my
Leave
opinion,
him alone.
because what for? What did they bring him in? And
She may be a witch, but she's our witch.
what did they bring him in for? And I'll leave it at this because I covered this. The real disgusting part of this was another moment, and I realized part of what's motivating this feminism. Nancy Mace goes off on her about explain why you know this guy. I forget who. I think Wexner or somebody in the Epstein files. And she's like, why do you know him? Hillary's like, I've already been asked this. I just knew him because 9/11 happened and we met for something that happened. And Nancy Mace starts going off on her. And Hillary's like, Hillary's going off back on her. And Nancy Mace starts going into, I'm a victim. I'm a survivor of abuse. You have to answer my questions. And I'm like, what is this ridiculous clown show Republicans are doing?
Yeah, because she claimed that she was raped or something like that, right? Nancy Mace?
Right.
Way back when she was, 18 or
No,
something?
far more recently.
Oh, really?
She claims she was involved with some man, and I forget if that was her husband or some ex-boyfriend or something, but she was involved in some. Well, she alleges that this man was filming her secretly, and a bunch of stuff.
Okay.
And she went on the House floor or something to accuse this man. And she has immunity.
I vaguely remember.
remember that?
Yeah, and some of these men who were familiar with her on some level are like, this is not true. Mm-hmm. Wow, what a mess.
But nobody could question her because she has.
When you're on the House floor, you can slander all you want and not get sued or whatever.
There's some rule that allows you to do something like that.
Crazy.
So
That's partly why they said, "Oh, give us the names. We're gonna get the names from these so-called Epstein victims and read them on the House floor, so that they can't sue us." Interesting.
Bingo.
That's a mess.
Leave Hillary alone, Bill.
Yeah.
She's nasty though.
She was. She got the
I have
moment
not-
something went wrong. She's like, snap.
I have nothing to say.
Nice.
I mean, I'd have to know more about it.
True.
Yeah, I haven't heard much about that. That whole thing. I mean, I heard that the disposition was going on, but I haven't heard anything about it.
Yeah.
It's like nothing's been made of it.
I don't think anything real came out of it other than just
Aren't they supposed to
fiery
be?
woman
All
stuff.
you gotta
aren't
know is they
supposed to
met
be-
with somebody.
Aren't they supposed to be catching them lying or something? I mean,
you
wasn't
gotta
that the
know is-
idea?
Yeah, but you're never gonna catch those people. I mean, they're liars. We all knew. You're not gonna catch them lying. You know, they're just gonna say, "I don't recall."
Right. It's like if you're gonna do something, you're gonna have to go a different
And
way.
then you mentioned Wexner, right? How did she know?
I forget
Why
if
did
it
she
was
know
Wexner.
or whoever? Like, there's no proof that Wexner. Is there any proof that Wexner did anything
Right.
wrong?
That's no. They were just
Just
simply
guilt by
asking, why do you
association.
know him?
Yeah.
That's not even a crime or anything wrong.
Yeah.
But in hopes that it's so made up because simply it's just this. They put out the 3 million files that came out recently.
Yeah.
And some guy's name comes up. But this guy has already been previously linked with Clinton, and they've already asked him about it. But because his name came up again, you get to, bring it up. It's in
Yeah.
the news.
Investigated to death.
Guys, what is this all about? And have you been inspired by the you made these last two, right?
Not necessarily.
Oh, okay.
You're referring to. Are you referring to? Well,
Yeah.
the Mike Tyson one, I made those.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh man, you were inspired by the one above it.
Not necessarily. The producer was. The
Oh,
producer
okay.
liked that one.
All right. Interesting. All right, let's go to this Jim Carrey thing.
Nice. I'm excited. We've been meaning to get to Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey's.
I mean, all I've seen is he's kind of been looking weird. Well, he looks different.
Well,
Oh.
he's been acting weird since Trump came on the scene. I remember
Oh.
he kind of went off the deep end, and also like his girlfriend or wife committed suicide or something
What?
years ago.
Okay,
Yeah.
that was okay.
So he's been kind of off / weird / sort of spiritual or Christian or something for several years. It seems like maybe.
Wow, he's gone extreme.
Yeah. Shout out.
What are you talking? You're talking about his look? You're saying people
And
are saying
then,
that he looked different?
very recently they're like, "What is up with his face? Did he get Botox or something? Did he change his hair?
People are
or
saying
was
he
it really
died.
him?
that they cloned him.
Or was
That's what I
somebody,
heard.
They cloned him.
was
Yeah,
somebody
that he was
impersonating
cloned.
him?
That this is not Jim Carrey. This is in fact just a clone.
That can't be him. That's not
He's-
him. That almost looks like Val Kilmer.
Yeah, I was gonna say, he totally looks like Val Kilmer. This one.
Yeah, it
Rest
looks
in
like he
peace to
had
Val Kilmer.
some kind of special facial or something like that. One of those peels, that
peel?
women get. Yeah,
Ugh.
it's real. Yeah, get rid of all the wrinkles, kind of stuff.
Jim Carrey
I don't know of
age.
a peel that does that. Bill.
64 years old he is.
Well,
Okay. All right.
There's him looking.
right. That was him
How
younger,
he-
man.
Yeah.
Come on.
Him.
Come on, that was him in his prime.
Look, it's
He's calling that prime.
His prime. Bill.
Prime for him.
hope
Men
he
in
does
their
not hear
men in their
this.
40s and 50s are at their prime.
Look.
You still have
A guy. He's an actor. He was big. He had the big old beard down in the dumps.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe someone died. He's getting all spiritual with it, and now he's
With it.
And now he's right now. This is like, oh, I'm coming out of my shell. Let me clean up America, world. The world's not going to bring me down. And also, you know what? Throw in a little Botox.
What do
That's
you
my
really-
opinion.
more
I
than
have no
Botox.
confirmation of that, but I don't think it's a clone.
That was more than Botox. It's something special there.
If that's real. I mean, it
Something
could be just kind
expensive.
of getting chubby.
No, he's not getting chubby. Oh,
He sounds like him.
A little bloated,
Yeah,
acts like
yeah,
him.
yeah,
Little
yeah. It could be
swollen.
Yeah, people. You get older, their face kind of
Retaining
gets
water. Yeah.
their face kind of gets
Bigger.
bigger. bigger,
Yeah,
more
because
meaty.
look at my face 10 years ago. It looked different, or
Yeah.
15 years ago.
Yeah.
All right.
Do you have Stack, by the way, Bill? So I got the clip. You want to watch it?
Oh, yes. Go for it.
I don't exist. So they're all characters that I've played, including Jim Carrey, including Joel Barish, including any of those things. They're all characters. Jim Carrey was a less intentional character because I thought I was just building something that people would like, but it was a character. I played the guy that was free from concern so that people who watched me would be free from concern. I don't exist.
So this is a recent podcast appearance, apparently. Something like that. So he's looking trim, I think.
Yeah, he's looking.
He's always kind of taking care of himself. Somewhat. At least not gotten, like, fat. Like Val Kilmer. Rest in peace.
Shut
up. What you think of that?
I mean, that's obvious. Okay.
That's everybody.
Yeah. I mean, well, let me say, there's some people who are just playing themselves as far as the actors are concerned. I mean, I think they're just
Jack Nicholson?
Jack Nicholson. I don't know about Jack Nicholson, but maybe somewhat Jack Nicholson. But some of these actors are they're acting like
how they always act.
How they always act, and
it's just interesting,
right? And they just the person who's picking them just picks out a character who will fit the character that they're looking for.
Yeah.
But I think this is common with comedians, though. This
And
kind of thing.
actors.
Yeah, they're actors.
Right.
They're acting.
Because
you know.
he was successful as a funny man, very funny in Dumb and Dumber and maybe some other movies.
All these things, yeah.
And then he had some serious roles that were also pretty good, that he was successful in.
I don't remember his serious roles.
Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind.
Oh.
The Truman Show. He was probably somewhat funny in The Truman Show, but that was
That's a horror
kind of an
movie.
interesting one. A what?
That's a horror movie.
I don't remember.
That's a horror movie.
But he was like playing.
I mean, I think, okay, come on, comedian.
Right.
Okay, a comedian is, into making everybody laugh, okay?
True.
He's putting on a show for everybody to laugh, and
Yeah.
I think that kind of just comes with, I don't think much of it.
Yeah.
It just sounds like he's just saying the truth.
But he's talking about himself as a person as well. That's why I said
that's
it's
the part that
everybody.
got me. He says Jim Carrey was a character too.
Yeah.
What do you think about that? He said Jim Carrey was a character.
You hear Jesse talked about, we all have the showcase personality.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, it's just that same thing, and it's nothing out of the ordinary.
Right. Yeah, that's everybody.
Right. All right. Hey, we got.
We better
this
take
one.
some calls, huh?
Oh, all right. Let's take some calls.
William the Third out of California on the line here. William, how you doing, sir?
Hey, William.
Hey, how you doing, Bill? You doing okay?
I'm doing fine. What's
Right
up,
on,
William?
Right on. Oh, nothing too much.
Come back to your phone, William.
I called this morning, but I had to get off the phone. I'm what am I doing? You're not supposed to have the TV playing while you're on the phone.
Right.
I called this morning, but I had to get off and had to make a run. But on the news, you guys are speaking about the war.
Are you on speaker?
It's coming in kind of quiet.
I got
on
you
our end.
maxed out.
Is it? Is it better now?
Nope.
How about now?
That might be better, maybe.
That
a little
might
bit.
be better.
That's better? That's better?
That's
Okay.
better.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah. I got off the phone today, but while I got off the phone, I ran out of the house. I now see where you guys were talking about the Iranian conflict over there. And he just told people to get away. I think he told people to evacuate. I think they're talking about taking the strait. They're talking about taking it over. As a matter of fact, they're bombing it right now. They sunk another 16 ships. I think there's above 50 ships on the bottom of the ocean right now. And James, you like to report that CNN news, but it's silly. I don't understand it, dude. I mean, those people are in the dark over there.
Yeah, I could imagine that.
CNN was over there last weekend and had the nerve to go in a grocery store that was not touched. There was nobody in it. And they said, look, life is normal here in Iran. They're handling it very well. What a lie, dude.
I didn't watch that part. That's funny.
You read that news to us all the time.
I know, but I didn't read that one.
Look at you, how you look right now, dude. That's silly.
That's just my face,
People are in the dark, man. They're taking over the
I don't
strait.
exist.
They're talking about, dude, they're talking about keeping the strait. You know about Iran and those countries over there.
That's good news that we're gotten the. You're telling us, if this is true, that we're getting the Hormuz Strait, and we'll have.
Hey man, I don't look at CNN news. Stop that, man.
I have to disclaim it. I don't know.
No, you always.
The gospel according to William III. I'm
that's
believing
right.
it, but info may be false.
That's right. Okay.
Right.
Now,
I like reading CNN because I think for myself.
dude,
Same.
that is crazy. Dude, they were over there actually.
Don't get him
Chuck
started.
Schumer, and all of them. They're actually cheering for Iran, dude. Those people are in the
Really?
dark, man. They
I
hit
wouldn't be
6,000
surprised.
Targets.
You said there's cheering for Iran?
He said there's
6,000
Chuck
targets.
Schumer and all of them are cheering for Iran because they're anti-Trump.
Yeah, they are.
Because the media likes the war.
Man, you know what the thing about them countries
New York
over
Times?
there,
Oh yeah, I bet.
Iran, out of all of them, most of those countries run their countries like a state, like Israel, the state, and then you have the Jews. But see, Iran ran their country through the religion.
I mean, that's what they claimed. I heard that it was. They keep on calling it a theocracy.
Yeah.
And that the clerics are in charge. Like somehow this guy who was the Ayatollah whom we killed, rest in peace, was a cleric.
That's right.
Yeah.
The top cleric of the country.
Which is to say a religious leader.
That's right.
Now, what they used to be before 79, Iran was Vegas.
Yeah.
It was hip. Everybody was cool. And then when this guy came in, they started really doing some bad things. The Iranian people do want that regime gone, but you do realize over there, there's Christians and Jews over in there, too.
Yeah, you know what? I heard a clip of, I guess, the former president or former Shah or something like that of Iran, who said they will accept nothing less than a democratic elections in Iran.
They want to return to what they was
to
in
keep
77.
stability. That's the only way to stability. And he kept on saying.
And Trump's got all the
that.
countries standing together, even with Israel, to finally stabilize that over there. He's got those countries, those Arab countries, jumping on Iran with this, and so there's a big coalition with this, and Trump said he wants to straight. He wants to take it over, and they're bombing it right now. That's what I called in this morning for. They are destroying them people. Not so much the people, the regime, the guard.
Well, looks like they're out to destroy
He
everything over
might
there.
kill it. He might kill his son too. This will be the third time they tried to replace him, and they killed him, and then they killed the replacement team. Then this guy here got injured. His son, they bombed him some kind of way. He got hurt. So they're like on the run, and Israel and the United States have good intelligence on the ground. Have you noticed how they've been killing these people directly right where they are? Because like Trump, remember what Trump said? We know exactly where everybody is.
I haven't really paid attention, but I did hear that they
I know
got a
you
lot
look
of
at
the
CNN
leaders.
News. You read CNN News to us, but they said 3 weeks ago, we know where you are.
Nice.
When the Supreme Leader, before he got killed, Trump said that. We know where you are.
Wow.
Yep. Nice.
So I just they're bombing the strait right now. That peak right there, you know where it is? That
Yeah, where it goes
we
up
know.
and it goes down. Yep.
Yeah, Trump says he wants that island, and he wants the strait.
Well,
And
looks like he's going to get it.
If I would think about somebody that would get it, would be Reagan or this guy
Yep.
that would
Nice.
actually do it and not talk about it, and it's being done. So that CNN news you've been reporting to us, man, I'm like, it's like, why is he reporting? Why do you do
It's
that
easy.
anyway? You like soap operas?
Talk about
CNN.
Fox.
Yes.
Just do Fox, bro.
Why do you do that?
Fox doesn't
I don't
have
know.
nice
Just
Do you do that
updates
for
like that.
ratings and super chats? Is that you getting pimped out for that? Is that what that
I
is?
don't know. Maybe I'll look into it. Thank
That's
you, sir.
what it is, man. But hey, man, how are you? Thank you, sir. Yeah, whatever, man. Get it together. But yeah, that's what's going on, James.
All right. Appreciate
Quit
that.
looking silly in the face too.
All right. Fair
All
enough.
right, later.
Take care.
Ah, come on.
Robert, Kansas, on the line here. Robert, thank you for calling and holding, sir. You're on.
First of all, nukes are not real, so get that first. There's a reason Trump is messed up the way he did. It's pretty incredible. Can't believe it. Reagan didn't do it. Carter, Bush 1, Clinton, Bush 2, Obama. No one tried Iran because you cannot take Iran. That's why Trump is backing out now. You can't do it. So it's a massive failure. The regime will stay intact. They killed a 90-year-old man on his way out anyway.
That guy was 90?
It's just a
87.
mess. He's 86.
Okay.
But it's just a blunder, and Trump messed up, and now the region especially is in a lot of trouble, and we might be in trouble over here. So we'll see what happens. But, yeah, you guys got to realize the propaganda. I mean, to believe nukes are real is the propaganda. So that is the propaganda. They're not real. That's why nobody uses them. And you can laugh, Bill, but you've just believed the lies of your government.
Are the
It's
mushroom
that.
clouds real, though? What about atomic bombs?
There's no nuclear reaction bomb in the world. There's nuclear energy, which amounts to boiling water, and that's it. You cannot
explain that one.
So he wouldn't
Explain how there's nuclear energy but no nuclear bombs.
He wouldn't agree with existing unless he saw one blow
nukes
up.
aren't real. The whole reason he brought up that, I'm like, who talked about nukes?
Yeah, because
because
of
Iran
course,
was maybe
Iran-
going to build nuclear weapons.
Yep.
Okay.
Two
And so Trump
and the
messed up.
reason-
And why did Trump
reason-
think they're real, or what? Why
There's
would
only
Trump
two
do
questions, really.
Trump did it because Iran has resisted, one of the few countries on earth that's resisted the satanic order. They still are the order of God, just like
Men.
Jesse talks about.
Men over women.
And so, men over women, no perversion,
God over
there's no
man.
transgender. Yeah, that's the thing is they're not of the satanic order. If William wants them to be like Vegas, well, then he wants the satanic order. That's all that is. It's demonic. And so Iran has resisted that, and that's the
Did they
why
fund
the world.
Sir, did they fund the so-called terrorists?
They tried to push the evil out of their region, yeah. So if Afghanistan, Iraq, yeah, they tried to push out the evil from around them. That's what they do.
So funding Hamas was trying to push out the evil of Israel.
Yeah. Hopefully, this conflict will spark the destruction of Israel. I hope so. That would
I
be
disclaim this,
a
of
really
course.
good outcome. Yeah.
All right.
we can only
Hey,
hope.
thank you.
That's some manly evil there. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
Yeah. Okay.
All
Bye.
right. Bye.
Probably best not to engage. I would have wanted to. I would
I
have
know. I
wanted to know.
wanted to pick his brain a little more, but that's
maybe
fine.
best
Oh,
not
come
to
on.
engage.
It was
no. It was
interesting.
I would-
perfect. It was a perfect amount
I
of
think it
picking.
was
I
perfect.
mean,
I would have wanted to know how you can.
nukes don't exist at all.
But,
I'm not
but
in-
nuclear.
they
but
just made it
nuclear-
all up.
Right.
But apparently nuclear fission does. I would like to know
So
how.
that we can boil water.
Right. I would like to know how like how that concept can exist, like material shooting off isotopes, but yet you can't
Well,
take that
okay,
concept to
I think
to the conclusion of a bomb.
right.
I don't
but,
know how both can exist.
But I think you have to think these are the same people who, I bet he's a flat earther. Let's just
Yes,
put it
he
that
is.
way.
He is.
Shout out.
Look, you guys
how
know.
can nuclear how can like
He's the
how can
original
you
flat
have a
earther.
nuclear reactors but you can't have bombs? How both is possible? But also, anyways.
I mean, the world is the Earth is flat because you look around and it just looks flat everywhere you look. So it's flat and the moon
bring
is,
out your level.
It's flat. You just he's not going to believe it unless he's not going to believe in nukes unless a nuke nukes dropped on him or dropped around him, and he looks at it and walks through the area and like,
even then, I don't
wow. Unless he watched him, unless he sees the the mushroom cloud, rising up.
Yeah, I wanted to know if those mushroom clouds that we see in photographs and videos are real or not. But nice. We got two more calls and a super chat to get to, and we're overtime a little bit.
All right, we're overtime.
okay.
Rob, NorCal, how you doing, sir?
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Hey, Rob.
Good to hear from you.
Hey, nice. Robert is absolutely right. Nukes are fake. They just stacked a bunch of TNT and they exploded it, took a picture, and then spread the word. I mean, you guys, I mean, you just
TNT's
can wave this away, but you can't even personally prove that nukes are real. You just heard it in a story, just like you heard that we're flying around in a flying space ball with water.
Well, that one makes sense.
Do you believe in nuclear fission?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, because again, they're talking about separating
fission?
atoms, right? They're talking about molecules that are smaller than we can see. So when you're studying that stuff in books, you're not looking at anything real. Like you're looking at images and pictures and stuff like that. Like it's.
If you go and really study it, you can go and actually look at them too. They have these machines that can see stuff like that.
Oh, I've studied it. I've taken organic chemistry and astrophysics. I've looked at all this stuff in a classroom setting and stuff like that. And the JC here actually locally has they have one of those like machines that like is supposed to like separate the electrons at a certain speed to figure out what particular atoms are a part of
the spectroscope.
So is fission real or not?
Yeah, you didn't answer the question. Is fission real or not?
Do you believe in fission or not?
You just explained away how you're just seeing pictures of it. Yes or no, it's real. Or yes, no, I don't know.
Now I just want to ask him what nuclear fission is.
He says he doesn't know.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, my bad.
His answer is he doesn't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
When you're talking about the bombs, what they're saying is they're separating molecules. So they're separating the protons and the neutrons at a super atomic level. So it's all maybe it is, maybe it isn't.
Okay, so then you have to say maybe the nukes are real, or maybe they're not.
Maybe
that would be the honest answer.
Well, nuclear energy is real. I mean, because they're basically.
I thought you just said that it didn't exist.
Well, now
that's fine. Nuclear bombs don't exist.
Now explain that one.
No, we don't have time.
We don't need to because he doesn't know. He obviously
You're out
doesn't
of
know.
here.
He obviously doesn't know.
All right, no, we're out of here.
That's a waste of time. He doesn't know. But I appreciate your call.
Okay. Was a math.
Bye.
Okay, take
All
care.
Right, later.
Bye. Brad, first-time caller from Idaho, not Navajo.
Oh.
Hey.
Idaho. How you doing?
Doing fine. Thank you, sir.
Hey.
Yeah, I was just curious what you guys wanted to think about this. Today I saw something about Kash Patel wrote a children's book about him being this saving, the Russia hoax and Trump being the king and all that.
I hadn't heard that. He authored a trilogy, according to Brave AI, a trilogy of children's books titled The Plot Against the King. Present political events through fantastical pro-Trump narrative aimed at young readers. 2022 is the first book of that series.
Oh, okay.
King Donald.
That was my first time hearing it, yeah.
Hillary Queenton instead of Clinton. Queenton. That's funny. And Cash the Distinguished Discoverer. So he lionized himself.
What in the dystopian propaganda?
That is so funny. The Shifty Knight, Adam Schiff. That is so funny. Cash Patel.
What's wrong?
So, okay, Indians can stay. We can keep the Indians. I'll see you in Valhalla. Cash Patel.
Bro.
Look at him all dark there.
What's wrong with this guy?
Thank you for the tip there, sir.
Yeah, this is the guy running the FBI.
We're very serious. That's funny, man.
Dude, what's wrong with this guy?
I don't know, man. He may be very capable running the FBI.
Well, yeah, I know.
I'm not saying he is, but I think of
no,
him
I
as
gotcha.
being sort of silly himself. When he said put on your big boy pants and tell us who the pedophiles are, when he was addressing the former FBI director, I was like, this person's silly.
Well, maybe he meant his big boy leotards. I don't know.
Yeah, what a mess. Are you Trump thumbs up or thumbs down? Out of curiosity, though, Brad.
What's that?
As in terms of Trump himself, thumbs up or thumbs down or thumbs sideways?
I'm thumbs up. I voted for him all.
Yeah, what a mess.
America, yeah.
Whoops.
Or Idaho, you know.
Nice.
Idaho.
Yeah.
Right on, Brad. Appreciate that. Thank you, sir.
Yep. You guys have a great day. Thank you.
You too.
Thanks, Brad.
And we got a super chat from Marcus G59. Let's talk about how gas in California is super high here, higher than other states, and how it's going to mess us all up soon, all because of new scum, not the war. Says Marcus G59. I heard it was $6 a gallon up in like San Jose area. $6 a gallon. It may even get to $7. Yeah, I mean, that's summer prices, really, last year. Felt like, or maybe 2 years ago.
No, it wasn't 7, was it?
I saw
it's
close
getting
to
near
7
there.
one
Yeah,
time.
for sure.
Okay,
when
not down here, though.
Yeah, a little for. I don't remember, but it
Up
was
in-
kind of like
go to
for-
Hollywood. I remember seeing it like that.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's crazy.
Okay,
Certain places.
there's some special places that have especially high
Yeah.
gas, even around here.
Right,
If
high
you-
volume, high demand.
No, they're not high volume, high demand. They're just expensive for some
City
reason.
taxes or something, maybe.
Something, I don't know where they're at.
To zip
They can
code
get away with it,
required.
something like that. But yeah, I haven't seen anything more than like we'll see. But it doesn't sound good. Okay, since they cut some of the refineries, have actually shut down.
Yeah,
two
in
refineries have
California.
actually shut down in California.
Yep, I know.
And
A guy
then
lost his job.
I think we're buying some. I guess we're getting some foreign oil to take the place of it from somewhere else. Yeah, we'll just see how that all plays out, but it doesn't look good. That's for sure.
I don't even know if you can totally blame Newsom on it because he's holding back the people who are wanting to do really crazy. Like he's trying to be a little bit more moderate than, not moderate, but a little less off the deep end than the really off the deep end legislature.
Yeah, the legislature is absolutely not functional.
Yep.
Not for functioning legislature.
And a super chat from David A. White Sharia, so cool. Shout out.
White Sharia, so cool.
I don't know if that's a reference to the whites who were running Iran with Sharia law. I don't know. He may be meaning that.
I don't know. What's that? Yeah.
Because David A., I happen to know, is not the biggest fan of Israel, and he prefers Sharia law to Zionism. I'm guessing.
That's probably. I'd have to guess that's the best interpretation of that.
Nice.
So cool.
All right.
Oh, he's saying cool. He's saying cool the way you
Yeah,
say
cool.
Oh, I thought he said coal.
Yeah, it looks like coal, but he's saying cool.
All right. I guess that's it, man.
Well, yeah, about 15 after almost.
Wow.
Thank you guys
Yeah.
for tuning in.
The hour and 15-minute show.
Punchy TV.
Bill's punchy. I'm joking. No, sorry. Our punchy. All right.
All right.
All right, people.
How do we
All
end
right.
this?
Just
Oh.
like this.